Welcome to the 2021 Alumni Awards ceremony. Glad to have our award recipients, friends, family, colleagues, and alumni joining us today for this virtual ceremony. This is our second year celebrating virtually, and we appreciate everyone continuing to adapt with us. No one could have predicted the incredible global effect that COVID-19 would have, and it required all of us at KU Medical Center to adjust our priorities to ensure the continuity of education, but even more importantly, the safety of our students, faculty, and staff. Faced with numerous changes to learning, training, and research environments, our campus communities displayed considerable resiliency during the past year. In spite of all the changes taking place, we are still able to focus our efforts on our missions to improve lives and communities in Kansas and beyond through innovation in education, research, and healthcare. For the first time this year, the School of Medicine was ranked in the top 10 for primary care by the U.S. News & World Report, joining other graduate programs in our schools of medicine, health professions, and nursing, also ranked in the top 50. Those programs include family medicine, physical therapy, occupational therapy, audiology, speech language pathology, nurse anesthesia, and nurse midwifery. During the past 5 years, the physical landscape of our campuses has also changed as the Health Education Center in Salina expanded, repurposing an existing building annex into additional classroom, study space, and office spaces for the School of Nursing and the School of Medicine. It features an additional procedural skills lab, larger testing rooms, and 2 hospital rooms, providing training opportunities in hospital-like settings. And on the Kansas City campus, the view down Rainbow Boulevard has changed through the efforts of our landscaping team and the Botanical Gardens Initiative, ongoing construction of the health system's proton therapy facility, a reimagined and ADA-compliant entrance to the Murphy Building, and the addition of the Oculus art installation in the health education building courtyard. We are also partnering with our community and investing in diversity with a $1.5 million gift from GEHA, a nonprofit provider of medical and dental plans for federal employees. This gift established the Barbara Sheffield Scholarship Fund that awarded 8 full scholarships to African American men and women who entered medical school this July. Our research efforts continue to propel us towards new discoveries and new treatments, even during the pandemic. During the past 5 years, grant support increased from $75 million to $138 million. Last year, we received nearly $75 million in active NIH awards and facilitated 1,200 industry-sponsored clinical trials, resulting in $30 million in revenue. 3 of our major centers and institutes, the KU Cancer Center, the KU Alzheimer's Disease Center, and the Frontiers, the Clinical and Translational Institute, submitted within the last year grant renewals from their appropriate institutes within the NIH. We are proud of our students and employees and the difference they have made during these difficult times. We are also proud of each of you, our alumni, who have each done your part to contribute during this pandemic. Now more than ever, it's important to celebrate those who are making a difference in the world. Today, we celebrate 9 alumni and their commitment to their communities and to KU Medical Center. The winner of our Alumni Awards this year include a family physician who served her community as a public health officer during a pandemic, a healthcare technology executive who represented nursing in White House meetings, an innovator who developed ways to use physical therapy to fight Parkinson's disease, and a social worker who is changing dementia care, along with multiple award-winning educators and researchers who have launched degree programs, published groundbreaking studies, and filed patents. We are proud to have such distinguished professionals representing KU Medical Center across the spectrum of healthcare.
Good afternoon. It is usually an exciting time to recognize the accomplishments of our alumni all over the world. They continue to do great things that inspire us and that we're all very proud of. Congratulations to this year's School of Health Professions awardees. Thank you for the work you do and for the contributions that you make in your communities and around the world. Your commitment to your fields inspire us and make us proud to claim you as our own. We wish you the best as you continue your work, and we look forward to celebrating all that you accomplish and that you will accomplish in the future. We are thrilled to honor you and we are glad to be associated with you. Congratulations. All the best.
Dr. Xu had accomplished a great deal early in his career. Upon leaving KU Medical Center, he went to Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota for postdoctoral training with Dr. James Kirkland, a world-renowned leader in aging research. With hard work and some luck, he made breakthroughs in studying age-related disease mechanisms. His findings were published in top journals including Nature Medicine, Diabetes, and Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. And he received both the postdoctoral fellowship and Career Development Award from American Federation for Aging Research. He is currently conducting anti-aging research that is supported by major grants from the National Institutes of Health. For everyone who was involved in his training at KU Medical Center, we are proud to have Dr. Xu as our alumni.
Receiving this award is a great honor and it means a lot to me. This award recognizes my hard work in aging research and further motivates me to keep my long-term goal, contribute as a basic scientist to the discovery and the validation of novel interventions to enhance health span and lifespan in aging population. My 5 years of PhD training in KUMC has been fabulous, and it is an invaluable asset to me. I'm always proud to be a part of KUMC alumni.
I'm so pleased to recognize Dr. Marcia Melnick as our Honorary Health Professions alumni with this award. We nominated her because her history with our program was really significant. Prior to her arrival, our faculty were excellent instructors and focused exclusively on teaching without a research emphasis. Most of the faculty did not have PhDs or really focus on research at all. However, she brought with her her own research. She was well published, she had grant funding, and she had a vision for our department that she initiated during her time here, and that has really carried us through to the current day. She modeled the idea that faculty who are excellent teachers could also have a research focus. And she recruited other faculty who felt the same way and who had their PhDs in training. During this time, our department was one of the first in the country to transition to offering a master's degree in physical therapy. Of course, now we offer a doctor of physical therapy degree for our entry-level students. And now we also offer a PhD program in rehabilitation science. But all of this started with Dr. Melnick's vision for our department, and we are really just so pleased to honor her contributions to our department and to our school.
It is hard to put into words exactly what receiving this award means to me. At KUMC Department of Physical Therapy, I felt I was able to grow professionally and mature as an educator and as a scientist, as well as become a leader in the physical therapy profession. I am proudest of the fact that the Department of Physical Therapy moved from a baccalaureate degree to a post-professional master's degree in physical therapy. At the time, we were the second state institution to be able to achieve this goal. I had the support of my program, the support of the university, and the support of the other state universities. And I am very proud to be the recipient of the Honorary Health Professions Alumni Award.
We are excited to celebrate Dr. Allison Stiver, class of '98. After the selection committee reviewed her nomination from Dr. Deborah Sullivan, chair of the Department of Dietetics and Nutrition, we were truly impressed by Dr. Stiver's global impact through her patient care, clinical research, publications, and advocacy for nutrition care. As an alumna, Dr. Stiver is influencing numerous critical areas in her field, such as chronic kidney disease, global malnutrition, food sustainability, nutrition technologies, standardized international nutrition care, and food security, just to highlight a few. Dr. Stiver has served as a trailblazer in the world of dietetics and nutrition, and continues to put forth her passion every day as the second ever Chief Science Officer at the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. Her nominators used the words advocate, promoter, problem solver, supporter, and mentor to describe her. And the KU Health Professions Alumni Association is honored to celebrate her achievements. To know there are alumni like Dr. Steiber representing the KU Medical Center community gives us a greater sense of pride to put forth our utmost support each day. Congratulations, Dr. Steiber, on being named the 2021 Distinguished Health Professions Alumna.
When I was at KU Med Center, it was a formative time in my life, both professionally and personally. And KU Med Center was a community. It was a group of like-minded people working really, really hard, learning a ton of information every single day with amazing professors and mentors. And I cannot tell you how much it means to me to be awarded this from KU Med Center. I was touched and blown away by the letters of recommendation. They meant the world to me. I want to say that throughout my career, I've had, a number of wonderful, great opportunities. I've made fabulous collaborations around the world. I've had the opportunity to travel extensively thanks to my career. But ultimately, what brings me the most reward and is my greatest accomplishment is building a research team that is exciting, that supports the profession I care about, that develops and generates evidence to support dietitians in an evidence-based practice. And I have to say the Academy has given me the amazing opportunity to have a group of people that work with me every day who are as passionate and caring and brilliant as I could ever ask for. And I think that's probably bringing that team together is my best accomplishment. So thanks so much to KU Med Center, to the Nutrition and Dietetics Department, to Debbie Sullivan for nominating me. I'm incredibly, incredibly honored to receive this award. Thank you.
Congratulations to our 3 award recipients from the School of Medicine. We are very pleased to honor each of you and your contributions to healthcare, to KU Medical Center, and to communities within and outside Kansas. Your accomplishment represents the very best of KU, and you are shining beacons of light to follow, and excellent role models for our current and future students. We are very proud of you.
Dr. Bakani McKinney is one of the funnest people around. Anyone can tell you she's the life of the party and makes everybody else laugh. In a lot of cases, she's the social chairwoman for the organizations she's involved in across our region and across the country. But what a lot of people don't know is she's incredibly hardworking and gets almost no sleep. Dr. Bakani McKinney is a rural physician who gets up in the middle of the night to go to the ER and take care of her community. She's also been the recent president of her local school board. She's the county public health officer and has been throughout the COVID pandemic. And she starts nonprofit foundations, serves on the board of the Kansas Health Foundation, and just this year received an award as the Rural Practitioner of the Year for the National Rural Health Association. She has made a huge difference in her community, and it's created a ripple effect, not just there, but among physicians across our state, and also through the national work she does with organizations like the American Academy of Family Physicians. Dr. Bakani McKinney brings that extra spark that gets others fired up and gets them taking action on their own and as part of their own teams. Her leadership style is exemplary. I admire her, and she makes me more energetic when I'm around her. I hope she continues to inspire others, and I'm sure she will. You go, Dr. Bakani McKinney. You're doing great things, and I know it will continue.
I'm extremely honored to be the recipient of the Early Achievement Award for the School of Medicine at KU. As a Filipino-American woman who was born and raised in a rural community in Kansas and where I now practice family medicine, I am proud to represent us all, as well as the School of Medicine. My proudest accomplishment has to be my 2 children, Millie and Sydney. They are intelligent, funny, and kind, And I've been able to share with them all of the things that I've done in life in hopes that I would inspire them for the future.
Michelle, congratulations on this award. You are so deserving. I could talk about the ways in which you've mentored me and helped me grow. I could talk about the many, many people you've mentored, many social workers you've mentored. I could talk about all the policy changes that you've kind of driven at the regional and state level. But I think the most important thing that I could highlight is how you embody hope for so many people who feel like Alzheimer's and related dementias are hopeless diseases. You are the living embodiment of hope and such an incredible resource for us here in the Kansas City region and beyond. Thank you so much.
What I'm most proud of, I think, in my career is really having the opportunity to be in a position where we could fill the gaps at times. There are a number of diseases that really throw us off the course of what our expected life path might be. Alzheimer's is among them. And so to have the opportunity, whether in terms of programs or with individuals, to be in the room and to find ways to fill the gap has been an honor. And that's what I'm most proud of.
Dr. Vosik is a great example of a distinguished medical awardee. He is a lifelong learner and a consummate clinician scholar. Even after practicing medicine and teaching medicine since finishing his residency and fellowship in 1982, Dr. Vosik decided to enroll in our Master's of Science in Clinical Research program in 2008 and subsequently finished it in 2010. He wanted to gain additional knowledge and skills in clinical research so he could serve as a better mentor to his own residents and fellows in cardiology. Beyond KUMC, he's made significant contributions regionally and nationally, being recognized as a fellow in the American College of Physicians, American College of Cardiology, as well as many other his professional organizations. So I can't think of a more deserving person for the Distinguished Medical Awardee at the University of Kansas Medical Center. Congratulations, Dr. Vosik.
I am very honored to be named the Distinguished Medical Alumnus for 2021. I truly consider this a very significant and treasured award. It was a tremendous opportunity to be able to apply for and be able to undertake a Master of Science in Clinical Research relatively late in my career. I'd like to thank Dr. David Wilson, who made it possible for me to undertake that master's program. I would like to thank Dr. Juan Choi, who is my primary mentor through my master's degree program. And I'd certainly like to thank all of the mentors, collaborators, professors, teachers throughout my career who inspired me to always try to advance my state of knowledge. I'd say my greatest accomplishment in my career was being able to engage in active, direct patient care as my primary objective, but also to participate in teaching and clinical investigation. At every stage of my career, I was able to not only practice top quality cardiovascular medicine, but also to help train the next generation of healthcare providers and also make hopefully substantial contributions to the medical literature and the state of medical knowledge. I truly treasure my career at the University of Kansas, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to have undertaken a Master of Science in Clinical Research degree rather late in my career, to be supported in that, and ultimately to culminate in this award, which I will truly treasure and which I would like to offer my sincere thanks. Thank you.
We are proud to honor 3 exceptional awardees from the School of Nursing. Your accomplishments and dedication to nursing and KU Medical Center makes us proud to call you alumni and honorary alumni of our school. You've truly been called to this field, and we're in awe of your contributions to healthcare. Congratulations and thank you for everything you do.
I've had the pleasure of knowing Samantha since 2013 when she entered the KU School of Nursing and as a BSN student. And I watched her excel as a young person and a young nurse, and then also saw her interest in the work of research, which is a very important part of our university. She was a BSN honors student and learned more about research in that way. And then took a position as a staff nurse and then a nurse manager in Unit 15, which is the cystic fibrosis unit at KU Health System. And she has been there for the last 6 years, making a real difference in patients and their outcomes. It is a pleasure to see Samantha grow and to watch her interest in patients blossom. And what's the very best of all is as she has incorporated her PhD work, which she started in 2018, she is looking at transcriptomics, which is the study of genetics and genomics, but in a more personalized way. So she's doing bench research right now with one of our premier researchers, Dr. Janet Pierce, and is learning so much. But as you talk to her, what she really tells you is she is most interested in changing the lives of the patients and their families for the good. So increasing quality of life, making life better. And she's interested in doing that through rigorous, vetted and mentored research. It's so exciting to see what Samantha has done in her 6 years since graduation. She is a worthy recipient of the Early Career Award by the KU Alumni Association.
I am incredibly honored to have been nominated and selected as the recipient of this award. I believe it is a testament to the contributions a baccalaureate prepared nurse from the KU School of Nursing can make. My proudest accomplishment has been returning to the KU School of Nursing to pursue a PhD. As a nurse, it is always my goal to improve patient care and quality of life. With this advanced degree, I will be able to significantly improve the impact I have on patient care in nursing and in healthcare. Receiving the Early Career Achievement in Nursing Award is not only a wonderful celebration of past accomplishments, but is also extremely motivating for future endeavors. Thank you.
I nominated Dr. Amy Garcia for the Honorary Nursing Alumni Award due to her significant contributions to not just the KU School of Nursing, but the entire nursing profession in general. Over these last 18 months, Dr. Garcia has worked tirelessly on addressing the mental well-being of nurses that are serving on the front lines throughout this pandemic. Dr. Garcia comes into situations and asks herself, how can I make this better for not just the nurses involved, but the patients and other healthcare workers also? She is innovative, she is caring, and she is always looking at how she can advance the profession. And to me, that embodies what the KU School of Nursing is and looks to be.
I couldn't be more thrilled. I've worked in a lot of settings over the years, and now I have the privilege of serving on faculty for the University of Kansas School of Nursing. We are preparing the next generation of nurses and nurse leaders. And to be honored as an alumni here, it's really special. So thank you, Dean Molesky and Assistant Dean Nelda Godfrey. You are a pleasure to work with, and we will change the world.
Aileen Buska-Altman is the perfect example of the kind of person who is highly qualified for the Distinguished Alum Award. I first met Gayleen in 1966 or 67 when she and her sister Carla were students in our BSN completion program at the University of Kansas. And I have followed her career from afar for all of these years. She has concentrated on nursing education and research. She has a distinguished record of publications, of funding, especially training funding for students, which is so important to the student going through nursing education. That training funding can support so much of their expense in getting that kind of education. She's also done, in addition to her publications, book chapters, etc., she has done audio-visual presentations for the public, learning about healthcare, learning about health issues, and all kinds of things that are important to the public as well as to the nursing profession. So I'm very pleased that she has been given this award. I think she is highly qualified, and I say congratulations, Gayleen.
First of all, thank you for the Distinguished Alumni Award. This is quite an honor coming from KU. I grew up in Wilson, Kansas, on a farm south of town, where I grew up milking cows and working the fields, and always dreamed of getting a further education. My parents were always very supportive of pushing all five of us on for more education, and KU provided that opportunity. I never dreamed of kind of being where I am at this point. I just knew, I wanted to do more and to get more education and move on. And KU was able to support me with federal traineeship grants since, coming from a farm family, I obviously had no money. Had to work weekends and try and support myself through school, but the traineeships that I was able to get through KU and further for the graduate education made a big difference to come out of school debt-free. Nursing has changed so much over the 50 years that I've been a nurse. I mean, originally when I came to Seattle for my master's and PhD, I was in a position to help set up literally the first mobile coronary care unit system within the Seattle area, and the only third one within the United States, which became a model program. So that was really intriguing to work on that program as I was going through nursing, and to see how it changed things, where patients who used to die of infarctions now could make it to the hospital and survive. The changes over my career have just been astonishing. And the fun thing is that I can share these kind of things with students. There's so much new every year. And I think the thing I find so enjoyable with students is the excitement they have in learning, and trying to keep them excited and try to keep them with passion for wanting lifelong learning for the safety of patients. And it's just been a fun career. My husband's in the healthcare area, as are two of my children, and things we can share with what we've learned in those areas. So thank you, KU. Thank you for honoring me with this Distinguished Teaching Award. KU has always been dear in my heart and will continue to be dear in my heart. I've had several nephews attend, of course my brother and sister, and I'm hoping to get back to Kansas soon. I still have a farm in Kansas and still have the connections there, and hope to get back to Kansas soon.
Hi, I'm Julianne Dutton, President of the Health Professions Alumni Association. I would like to congratulate our three outstanding Alumni Award recipients this year. Ming, Marcia, and Allison, we are so impressed with your accomplishments, and we are thrilled to call you our fellow alums.
I'm Fred Gilhausen, President of the KU Medical Alumni Association. I may have the distinct honor of being the only president to have his entire term recorded on Zoom. I would like to take this time to congratulate the recipients of our annual Alumni Awards. We're very proud of you. It's a bit early in the day to toast you with a glass of wine. Instead, I'll raise a cup of cappuccino from Hattie's Coffee House in Prairie Village. Cheers to you, and I hope to see you in October.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I'm Chris Mackey, representing the Nurses Alumni Association. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to our Nursing Award recipients this year. Each of the three of you made an impact on the School of Nursing and healthcare in general. We are so proud to call you our own and look forward to following your careers in the future. I'd like to raise a toast to all of you Congratulations, and Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
The KU Medical Center Alumni Awards provide us with an opportunity to not only recognize our honorees who have made significant contributions in healthcare, but also to reconnect with one another and reestablish the bonds that make us alumni of this great institution. Congratulations to our award recipients, and thank you to everyone for joining us today.